Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. My name is Franco. This is Trading Futures Live. Welcome to another trading live stream. All right. So let's start with some prep. Edgar's. Good morning. Welcome, guys. For those watching, thank you for being here. Let's get started. Today we don't have too many reports coming out. Actually, I don't think we have any. We do have this short-term energy outlook. Well, this one tends to move crude oil big time. We have the red book year over year. Another crude oil reports coming out, but after market close, we have election day today. Right, so I do expect volatility tonight and probably till tomorrow, okay, depending on the results and if we actually have the results or we're just waiting for them to come out. But yes, that's on the economic side of news. Morning, Stack, welcome. All right, so like always, I like to start with the dollar. Let's take the drawings off and let's go see the dollar. On the daily chart, completely sideways. Now we are in the lower part of the channel, right here. If you see, we are being ranging since September 20th, around like a month ago or like 2 months ago, almost, right? And like I said, this is not something that I am impressed by, because if you see here to the left, this is the 2000s, right? This is from July 2000, April 2000 till June 2002. Okay, 2 years. 2 years of sideways movement here. Okay. Do I expect 2 years? There's no way that one can expect as long as 2 years of sideways, but I do expect some sideways, probably the rest of the year, and we'll see how the next year comes, okay, with the dollar. We started to give up a little bit, right? The dollar was extremely bullish, and now we're retracing back down, which is normal, okay? The retracement is almost I would say like 3.5-4%. I would say like 3% from the top, right? So it's nothing spectacular. Very volatile for the dollar, for how the dollar moves, but yeah, overall this is not bad. Okay, look how steep the dollar has been for this year. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the daily chart. We are in this channel, in this range. So I would like to think that we will maintain this range, but how we do maintain a range? We do have to have formations being created recently, right? So the way this works for me, how I do interpret this, if I don't have any demand here, I would assume that this thing is gonna go down, okay? But if we create some sort of demands, right? Every time we come to this low, we create a demand. We come to this low, we create a demand. We come to this low, we create a demand. Then I could expect a reversal here, right? So let's go and see that. Let's put the drawings on, right? And I can see, right? Like my main demand is this rally based on a rally on the daily chart. Right, we came here, we retested it once, then we came here in the second time, and we had a push to the upside as well. But here we created this little area in a lower time frame that we can go down in time frame and see. If you guys go to the 30-minute, I know this is a little bit weird. All right. We do have this one here is all right, this one was created at London Open, right? and then the retest is during the during the trading session here. So this is a good area that I want to pay attention to. Okay, all this area, all these pivots. Okay, after that I do have this one 1030. This is all overnight. Okay, all right, so my main demand right here, if I would assume that the range is gonna continue to be playing out, like I would say, like, all right, the dollar is gonna be in this range for longer, I will need to see some demands created, because if I don't see any demand created, I would assume that the dollar is gonna completely go down. Okay. Thank you, trader. Morning, Beto. All right, so last night, we managed to close here, right, yesterday, inside the demand, and we gapped down a little bit, right? But we came here to these I think I did have some blue lines here. I don't know if I erased them. All right, so this candle is pushing some pressure to the downside. This is not the London Open. This is actually the second candle after London Open. For me, is more like the supply is right here. You see that? This pivot right here, 3 a.m. That's the London Open. A lot of volume coming into the market. A lot of dollars being sold here. Now, I am a bit bearish on the dollar. Does that mean that the dollar is gonna collapse? No, probably the dollar has this scenario today, right? Continuation to the downside, demand, and then we'll see. Okay, if the dollar comes here, I will stop looking for longs. Okay, that's my assumption today. If the dollar just goes up and breaks this, when it comes here, I will try the long. Okay, when it's above the blue line, I will try the long. When it's inside this, I will reevaluate to see if I can short the markets. Okay, depending on where the equity markets is. I do have a lot of supply in the equity markets. All of them created on the Fed meeting day. That was last Wednesday. So I will have some shorts today, probably. Okay, but I want to see the dollar coming down to a high quality demand. I don't have anything here. Like if you see here, 3 in the morning. What is 3 in the morning? It's just completely sideways. So when this happens, a lot of indecision, like there's no decision where to go in the market. Okay, and you will see how if the dollar goes down and you have the rates going down as well, the yields, that's the best long on the NQ. Okay, and that's the case today. You see here how the 10-year yield is coming down a little bit, I think. Well, it's more like a sideways. Yeah. We came up to this supply that we have had here for probably a week or two. We didn't manage to get there. Now on the buying side of the rate, on the yields, I don't have anything but this one. And this one was the one that we had. Let's put 60 minutes, right? This is the one that we had here, right? Was tested, retested. This time didn't get there. That's a sign of a lot of bullishness right here. And then we managed to go to the supply. So right now is in the middle, like the dollar. But one of the scenarios here that I could expect is this one. Come back down and a rejection, or the other way around. If any of these scenarios are playing out today, I want to be paying attention to the dollar. So today, because we're so close to supply and demand in this chart, I want to have it on. When the distance from supply or demand is very far, I wouldn't pay a close attention to this chart, okay? Remember, these prices come back to this level and the dollar is in demand, I would play the short, okay? In the equity markets. Now, today is an election day. I don't have much experience on election days. I didn't have time to go back and check what happened during the last midterms. But I would say like today is not going to be the volatility. When I've had presidential elections before, is the day after when you have a lot of volatility. So today probably we will stay in a range as well. Yesterday we basically went sideways the entire day till like 2 in the afternoon probably, that we broke to the upside. All right. I'll show you my zones in the equity markets shortly, okay? All right, VIX, we haven't had a green day. Look at this. Since mid-October, okay? So, yes, we do have some demand here, but apparently the market is expecting some reversal here, okay? Like I've said, this is a pretty hard chart to read. And also this chart reacts off of what is going on, okay? And sometimes it doesn't, like it's been the case lately. Like the market drops a little bit, but this thing drops as well, okay? So I'm not paying attention to the VIX right now, other than, okay, we have demand here and we have demand here, so that probably is aligned with our supplies in the equity market. So that's probably an enhancing instrument, okay? Crude oil got to our supply here at 92. So let's take the drones off and put the daily chart. I've said I do think crude oil has a lot more room to go up, and I don't have any supply beyond 94 something. Let's put the drawings on. Okay, so this was the first time that we had this supply. We did have it when it was created. We put it here, and then we had the trade right here. Okay, now is not the right time for us to take this trade. This zone was deeply tested, meaning it went inside the zone very deep. And now, even though it's reacting, you see how it's not pushing prices so hard to the downside? So that's how my theory get tested. Every time prices go to a level, it takes a little bit of orders, right? And then finally, those orders are going to be gone sooner or later, okay? If the buyers can absorb all this, okay? All right, so if we violate this supply right here, I would go and check some. I think like around 101, like around this level, there's probably some supply. We have a huge rejection here to the downside. On the demand side, I did put this one. Actually, we had this one, 88.23. I don't think is. Yeah, it's not fresh anymore. Okay, we did have this one when it was created. Other than that, the only one that is really fresh is right here, 85. So range is opening right here. So we have a lot of room for volatility in the crude oil. If we break this one, classic trade, it'll be this one. Remember, this is a trade that you usually take with lower size, okay? Probability is not the same. It's not the same for you to buy this here and take it to an upper level, right? The risk and reward ratio is a lot better than probably when this does this, okay? Risk and reward ratio is not the best one here. Even though you have the opportunity, is not the best risk and reward ratio, okay? All right. Before I go to the equity markets, I really wanted to point out that Apple, this is a stock that I follow in a daily daily basis, it's gonna open up in supply, okay? And the equity markets are close to supply. So remember, Apple is 17% of the Nasdaq 100 index, and I think it's like 9% of the S&P. So Apple has a great influence of what the equity markets do. Sometimes you see the ADD moving in a certain way, but you have Apple dropping, and that situation, the Apple stock dropping, does drag the index. Okay, so this is a stock that I like to pay attention to at all times. Is this a high quality supply? It's not the best one, and I don't know if you guys see it. What will be the reason why this supply is not the best one? Tell me the reason. Right? Well, I'll tell you because we're short of time. But location is not the best one. Location is not the best one, but nevertheless is a good supply. And we did have some big drops from there. Okay? We did have this huge rejection and a second rejection right here. Now buyers stepped in. This is the demand that we have had for quite a period of time here, like for probably weeks. Okay, we haven't gotten to 133 yet, but we're gonna gap up. Let's see how this thing reacts. So this is the 30-minute. I want to go and check the 5 minutes. Oh, this is actually that I think a supply that I drew on the 5 minutes. So you have the drop, and then you have the retest. The retest was 10:30. This is the perfect time. And we're gonna open up here between 140 and 140. If we happen to break, now, do you see how I just put my distal line right here, 142.68? But the actual gap is gonna put some selling pressure here. Until we don't close the gap, I wouldn't consider this supply to be gone, okay? Remember, this gap pushed a lot of pressure here. That means that no buyers were here. No buyers, okay? Well, this is the overnight. I mean, it's a very light buyers, right? But we managed to gap down here, okay? All right, so with that, let's go to the equity markets. Yes, ideally, well, it depends, Edgars. If you're trading a demand zone, it could be a lot slower. So when I trade to the long side, I have to be more patient in a way that price move, okay? I do expect prices to move slower when I am buying. Whereas when I'm selling, yes, I do want prices to move higher. But if you know me, I don't have any trade management rules. I do execute is either my stop or my target or break even, right? I scale out after I'm more than 2-to-1. If I have something that I see and I have something in the way to my target that might reverse prices before, but I don't have any trade management rule that will close a trade if it's not reacting. Okay, and that is because I've tried it. I've tried it in the past. I have tried it, but every time I touch the trade, I just tend to screw it up. So I don't do any better if I just try to manage the trade. Okay, like trying to read price action while I'm in the trade is not good for me. All right. Morning, Joshua. Trader Natic, Taurus, Rich, welcome. All right, so we're open, and I need to change this overnight because the time I put it, it was here. Remember, today I am more long bias. Just because the market is not because the market is going up, but because dollar and rates are dropping. All right, so here's what I say about Apple. Look at this. So Apple just opened up. Look what it's doing. It opened up in supply. Right now, when it closes the gap is a question. Okay, it's gonna close the gap, and what it's gonna do, right? Here, what it's been doing is that it continues to the downside. Now, this is a third time here. Let's see if it has the strength to go down. And immediately the market starts to sell off because I wouldn't say just because of Apple, but like I said a few minutes ago, Apple has a very, very big influence in what happens in the market. All right. All right, so let's put the 500 here. Let's put the 500. Let's my account. Let me set up my accounts. All right, on the long side of the market, I do have the 965, the one that we had yesterday as a supply, right here. If you guys see it, we did have this supply yesterday. Remember that? That worked like few times. Now it's reversed. Look where the overnight came. Right at it. Okay. Now, do I think we can come here? After we come here, right? It's important to see what is going on, right? I won't rely on this one itself like it is right now, just because it is retested already. So I would rather just waiting for something to be created here. Something to be created. Okay. So that's the long. Now, if we blow this one to the downside, a good retest right here, it'll be a nice trade. Okay. That's another scenario. If the dollar gets to demand right here, and the rates and the yields are also in demand right here, boy, that's our trade. Okay. Even though I had time, even though I had a lot of time to prep today, I feel like I'm rushing. So I want to feel more relaxed. I'm a bit accelerated, if you will. Just because I don't have the dollar right here and I need to put it. I don't see the dollar. I won't be able to trade. Now I have the dollar on. There you go. Let's go to the 5 minute on the dollar right here. No, instead of that, I'm gonna put here the yields, right? I'm gonna put here the yields 60 minute, and then the dollar, the dollar has to be here. There we go. So you guys have the dollar right now. Well, you don't have it. You don't have it. I have it. If you guys watch, there we go. What time is it? 34, 35. It's fine. So the markets are retracing a little bit. Feel free to type in any questions that you have. Yeah. Every time my therapist says when you feel accelerated and like you need to get there now is the best time for you to push yourself to be slower, right? Be slower, not to rush is a good mindfulness practice. election day. Let's see how it goes tonight. Feel free to type in any questions that you have. I will try to reply them all, like answer them all. Shout out for Trader Natic. He was live and I was in his live stream earlier. All right, it looks like Asia, the buying from Asia on Sunday. No, sorry. Last night is putting some buying pressure on the dollar. Okay. Where is 3 in the morning? 3 in the morning is right here. There you go. Wow. It's a lot of choppiness in the market today. A lot of choppiness here. So I will put here in the dollar where London Open was. Right there. I would say like it's probably harder than trading YouTube. Figure this. In trading, you need to deal with yourself, not the market. Forget about the market. You got to deal with yourself. If you get yourself down and you dominate yourself, and you're able to do it. In YouTube, you got to like master yourself, right? And also convince other people. So that's even harder. You have no power over other people, right? Whatsoever. All right, new 7 minute. And we have the volume. Is to a lighter side too. I don't know why we have had lighter volume days since the FOMC. Volume is coming down a bit. 23,000. Now it's around 19,900. It's to the lower side. Lower side. All right. Apple closed the gap, okay? And continues to drop a little bit. Yeah. All right, so I do have this one, 930. Oh, this is the open. I don't know about this one. 58.72. How much is that? 14 points. All right, my smart risk today, it is going to be 1.2%. 1.2%. Oh, sorry. 240, 250, 260, 265. There you go. That's the max risk that I'm using today. The dollar, yeah, dollar coming down. It's not bad. So I will take this one only confirmation, and I'll probably go for a 3-to-1 max. Okay. I want the dollar to come down so I can get this push. Okay. If we happen to break to the downside, I will have this line, right? And we create something right here. I will probably go for the retest, like meaning if it comes here and then a retest right here. Okay. That red line is some pivot created at 6 in the morning. Ideally, oh shit, you guys not watching the chart that I'm drawing. All right. Ideally, I would like the 0.58. How did I find my edge? Wow. Yo, Edgars, that's years of struggling. That was years of struggling. I went to OTA, so I applied the principles that I learned there. I learned a lot from Sam Sadin and other people. I don't know. I guess like chart time, a lot of chart time, and try to figure out what happens every time prices changes direction. And that probably fits my way of trading, right? I don't just jump into a trade. I need the retracement. So the way I found my edge is, all right, I went to the pivot. What happened during the pivot? What happened to the left, right? What happened before the pivot? And so on. It's a lot of probe and trial and error. I did sim trading for a little bit, but I encourage people to try to find an edge on sim, right? I know it's hard. After you know what your edge is, go to real money for a little bit, not much, not much money, because you don't want to get traumatized like I did, right? I was traumatized. You don't want to lose a trade and lay down to the floor just to calm you down, okay? You just, if you lose a trade, you just want to, all right, if you feel bad, you're gonna feel bad. There's nothing you can do. But to the extent that traumatizes you, is very hard to come back. That's why it took me 5 years or 4.5 years, I would say. Could have done it in 2 years with the proper guidance and proper risk management. I will pay attention to the chat. Just give me 1 second. I want to see if this trade can be unfolding. It's 40 seconds. All right. So trading futures live. So you could say you found your edge after attending OTA. I know it's more than that, but OTA gave you the key to what? Yes, definitely. I'm not gonna say I use their terms. I use their formations. I use the rally-based rally. I use the drop-based drop. That's something that I cannot hide. So if you want to credit them for that, yes. Now the bot part is I would say 2 things. Number 1 is that they create expectations that are not real on you, right? And I would say probably my ignorance at the time about trading. All right, so this trade is playing. Let's see if we can have it. I didn't have a strong leg out for me to take this short from the red line, okay? I did not. Even if it wants to drop from here, the dollar is in demand. Yeah, but I don't have any like nice zone to the left here, okay? So I would stay away from the red line. Probably will work, but it doesn't fit to my management rules. Okay. Yes, if you want a credit OTA for what I do right now, I would say they have 20% of the work, because I use the rally based rally, drop based drop zone, right? And now I think that way. I eyeball those zones in no time. So yeah, my eyes got trained in that type of formations. Yes. Now where's the demand? All right, so let's see if I can take this one. All right, 5 more minutes for the 7 minutes. So that's great. Let's see if we can have this one. But at the end of the day, 80% of the work was done by me. Come on. So I am in this short. Let's see if this one works. All right, so are we 1-to-1? We were not, right? Ooh. I think this thing is going higher. There's a lot of volatility happening right now. All right, this is gonna be a loser. Yeah, volatility is to the upside, and the dollar went up, but started to retrace to the downside. All right, so we're stopped out right here. Let's see if we can have the next one. So the next one is gonna be this one, and I might take a limit order. Oh shit, I didn't have my other accounts linked. Now I do. I will answer all the questions in a bit, okay? Now the question is, were we 1-to-1 in this one? That's a good question. Probably I made the mistake. I didn't move the stop. So let me see this. From here to here, right? 10. Was I? No. Okay, no. That's fine. So the trade was good. The trade was okay. So here's the next one. I would all right. There we go. I want to see what Apple is doing. Yeah. All right, that's good. The 7-minute is about to close. So hopefully we get the push to the upside. Wow, it's a lot of chat right there. Oh, I see. Struggling only with my edge. Psych absolutely mean. Okay, that's 0. Edgar's that's extremely difficult. What I comment, I assume, and know of offense, infinite back testing, and create train plan on those days and nights of practice. Yeah. I think the chart time is necessary. Like, chart time is absolutely necessary. All right, so I'm about to get into this short. Let's see. All right, let's see if this won't work. It looks very bullish though. It looks very I want to say like ADQD is acting fine. It's retracing. Ooh. All right, guys, like 2 trades in a row for me. I think it's time to probably take some time off. Yeah. Yeah, this thing is higher. It's going higher. Yeah, damn. So 2 trades lost in a row. I think I'm probably better out. I had this long bias, but I didn't have anything here. And then this one was created right here. No. That's fine. 2 losing trades, guys. Not unusual for me. It is what it is. My question is, did I choose the right area? What's Apple doing? Yeah, it already came down. Did I choose the right area? Probably I didn't. No, this one is not. It's not. Yeah. What do you guys think? Um, I think the short is not bad. Probably it needs to go higher. ADQD is right now at the zero line. Probably needs to go higher. Who knows? Um, I think I was feeling rushed. Like I lost $500 in two trades so fast. And that's part of the psychology. Like you're able to recognize you're not in good shape. Not in good shape. Like I was like rushing. Like I was feeling like, damn, I am rushing too much. So one more minute for the 7 minute. I think ultimately this thing wants to go down. The 15 minute did not break previous one. Oh yeah, it did. So 30 minute. Oh, 30 minute is outrageous. Wow, 30 minute candle is outrageous. All right, 1 minute for the 30 minute. 1 minute for the 30 minute. Yeah, definitely my zone was not very bad location wise. Um yeah, it is what it is. I think I'm gonna let myself take another trade. Um, Probably half the risk. Um, I would say 135. There you go. Wow, the dollar is collapsing big time. That's why. So the dollar is coming down big time. All right, so let's go see the dollar on the daily. Yeah, looks like the dollar wants to come down. Let's see if we can take some. So there you go. This is the importance of choosing the right areas, right? I was stopped out here at 75. It went to 85, and now it's dropping. Um, I certainly made the mistake of not choosing the right one. Um, I thought like this one. This is MQ. Um, yeah, this one, I don't know, like the middle of the chart. I didn't have any pivot here, right? Whereas here I do have this pivot. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, many mistakes on this second area. The first one is fine. Second one here. Yeah, I never got there. There you go, this one. Yeah, dollar's coming down. So I will stay away from the short until the dollar goes to 109.90. 109.90. I will try to not to take the short right there. I want to ask you guys, who I know Taurus do, but who here has traded with one up? Okay, who here has traded with one up and is planning to buy one evaluation? Okay, but any of you guys plan to buy any one up? Because I got an email a few days ago from them because I have withdrawn some money from the account. They wanted me to produce this video, and they are going to give me a 50% discount. So I want to give that out because I still have the account. I have a funded account with them, and I cannot have more than one. So I'm gonna see how can I do this giveaway. If you guys know, one up does not do many discounts. Like they will give you 10% max. This is a 50% discount. All right, so those who are interested in that 50%, you are considering it. Okay, cool. So I don't know how that works, but I'm gonna give that away. Okay, I'm not gonna use it, but because I have a funded account with them, so I cannot have more than one funded account. I just asked them, and they replied me this morning. So 50% discount coming up with one up. All right, so the dollar hasn't gotten to my demand yet. Oh, I think the discount is up to the 150,000, not for the 200,000. Yeah, I'm gonna do the giveaway. So I don't know how to do it right now. This is gonna be my first ever giveaway, but I will plan around probably today or tomorrow if I can get this thing done. The video that they asked me has to be a 12 to 14 minute video. That's crazy. But I already asked them if I could give it away, and they told me yes, and they can even promote my channel. So I think that's good. Yeah. All right, so I'll tell you, King Arthur. There are not many companies that can pay you out every day you ask them. So every time I send them an email, look, I want to request this payout, right? They wire you. They wire transfer the money to your account the same day, even the same day or the next day max, right? And you get to keep the first, I think 8,000, correct me, Taurus, 8,000 or 10,000 of your first withdraw. Then is 90%, right? So if you make 1,000, you own 900. But they don't have any maintenance fee. That means that you don't have to pay any data. They cover that with their broker, Mass Capital, and they pay you out. They pay you out on time. They have fairly understandable rules. Nothing crazy. Customer service is excellent. I think it's the best company overall. Oh, 10,000. Yeah. So the first 10,000 are yours. You don't have to share with them, and you don't have to pay any maintenance fee. So they take the entire risk. And you can get the money now, not like Apex, so you have to wait for 2 months, whatever. Which I mean, they're free to do whatever they want, right? They own their company. All right, so the dollar is reaching the demand. Dollar is finally reaching the demand. I think it's time for me to look for shorts. I know it's a paradox because I already took 2 shorts, 2 losers. But my next one is going to be half risk. And if I lose it, that'll be it, right? That'll be it for me today. And that's it. It's a red day. Yesterday we had a green day. Today we had a red day. It is what it is. 2 months now. Withdraw with April. Well, it's 25 trading days. So 1 month, look, 1 month is 21 to 22 trading days. So you have to trade 1 month and part of the second. But you have to submit the withdrawal on the 20th day, from the 20th till the 25th. So that's minimum. I mean, unless you're lucky that the days fall into that window, but at least is, for me, at least is 40 days, right? For the account that I've done. And then you can withdraw only $2,500. Look, they're free to do whatever they want. They are free to do whatever they want. It's their company, right? On the other side, Apex is the cheapest one that I've found. You can get an account for $30 when they have these massive sales of 80%. You can get an account of 50K for $30, right? So you can train yourself for $30. So that's very cheap. All right, I know this looks scary, but it's not. I know this looks scary, but it's not. I do have the dollar in demand. The tick chart is diverging. When was this? What time is it? 9:59. So I guess this is 9:54. 9:54. All right. So here's the divergence on the equity on the tick chart. This is very aggressive to the upside, but I wouldn't take it. I will only take it coming down of the zone. Okay, coming out of the zone. Like max trade three contracts, like $25,000 account. How does that work? 3 contracts on the ES, more than 25K. I will not sell. You will not sell what the equity markets right now. Yeah, I do have everything. I have the dollar in demand. I know it looks scary, but I do have the dollar in demand, and the tick chart is diverging. All right. All right, so I do have that order set. Oh, shit. Why I do have 8 contracts? Why I had 8 contracts? All right. All right, so that's, there we go. All right, so I am in this thing. Why I do have this here? Oh shit, that's not good. I canceled my bracket orders. So it's 120, yeah, 130. Probably here, yeah. Is this 3-to-1? 130 times 3 is 390. Yeah, 3-to-1. So dollar's still in demand. Let's see if we don't break that demand. I think we could have the trade. If not, yeah, it looks very bullish though. Yeah. Wow. They smashed me. Yeah. That's it. That's it for me today. It's not a good day. I guess we get stubborn sometimes. Um, Taurus is the one. Taurus is the one that uh is an expert. All right, so here's the deal. Am I rushing into this or what? All right, so my timing is pretty awful today. Even though I am taking trades, and prices move, yeah, my timing is not good. I guess I will have to live with it. There's no more trades from me today. That's fine. I mean, I can make it back tomorrow. If I keep trading this way, um, I could just destroy my account. So that there's no point of me doing that. I've done it in the past though. So the 7 minute is holding pretty nicely right there. 2 more minutes for it to close. Trading is a hard discipline because you get unstable like I was, and you take crappy trades or you rush, um, and then this happens. But it is what it is. Like I'm not gonna let the market just seduce me into another trade. It's painful to lock the loss, but I think it's more painful if I just keep losing money. Okay, I can do it back tomorrow. Yes, that's what yeah. But you know, I'm actually preparing a video, so I probably will close this live stream earlier today to see if I can get that freaking video ready today. It's about risk management, right? And if you have a 50% edge, which I have not, my edge, my winning rate is around 41 to 42%, right? But I'm gonna do the math and the probabilities today with that 41, 42. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys. If you guys are not in a trade, I'm gonna show you guys this. Oh, give me 1 second. So 500, 560, 530, 500. Okay. Oh. One second. I was talking about this, right? All right, so I was talking about this, and is simulator. All right, so 20 simulator 999. All right, so here is in reality what could happen to me. Okay, this is in reality what could happen to me. I don't know if you guys see. Let me put them. All right. I don't understand, Chao Tang. What do you mean? All right, so this is a fast force. This is a force simulation Monte Carlo based on my trading performance, right? You see how this curve is less profitable. This one is more profitable, right? But if you go right in the middle, it's moving upwards, right? All right, so but this is what I want you to see. If I close this window up, there you go, and I move it a little bit here, you can see how in a 999 trades I could have up to, and this will happen at some point. This is 100% probable, right? 14 trades, 14 losing trades in a row. Okay, do you guys follow me? Okay, cool. So that's one thing that is included in my trading performance. Look, win rate 41.12, average gain 692, average loss is 325, average risk and reward ratio 2.13, right? After 999 trades, account balance max, right? 178, minimum 123, gain max 100,000, gain minimum 45,000. Okay. I don't pay attention too much to the dollar amount, right? But I want to pay attention how many losing trades or winning trades can I have, right? This will happen at some point in this 999 trades that I will take, right? In facing forward. So I do think this is a strength that I have. You see how I took 3 trades, but they don't cost me the same. The first one and the second one cost me 1.2%, but the third one cost me 0.6%, right? So I lost 3% of the account, okay? Whereas you see online, like everybody is risking 2% per trade. I do think that's the strength that I have. That's my strength, right? I am managing this account properly, right? And tomorrow, guess what? I won't come with 1.2%. I will come with probably 0.9%, right? If I lose, I will be so tight. And that will be my fourth losing trade. Well, for my first trade, I will go probably 0.4% of risk. Why? Because I want to preserve my account. So I want to navigate this for, I don't know if I am in that, right? I don't know, right? But let's say I am in this longest losing streak, right? That I could have. I really want to navigate it without affecting me. Number one, psychologically, because that's one thing that is very important. And number two, financially, my dollar amounts in the account. Okay, so next trade I will take is not gonna be 1.2%, right? Just because I'm reducing the risk of just getting smashed psychologically because I lost 20-30% of the account just in this losing streak, right? I am aware that I will have at some point this. Yes, that's what I did. I took 3 trades that were there. The dollar is in demand. Everything was good. And I happened to lose the trades, right? Am I affected? I won't say no. I would say like 30%, 35%. I feel like, damn, I should have avoided. But that's not the right thing to do. That's just me being emotional, right? That's just me being emotional. So I know emotions, you cannot get rid of them. It's impossible to get rid of them. So what I do probably different from other people is that I want to preserve my account, and I don't care if my next trade is a winning trade and it makes 3-1. I won't be getting the $600 that I lost today, guaranteed. Right? It has to be in 2 trades. But I'm willing to reduce my risk, right? Play my edge, and the money will follow. If I happen to have 2 winning trades in a row, I would probably go back to my regular size, period. Okay? But yeah. Not so much, buddy. I didn't make money. I lost money, J. Marquez. I was like long bias with the dollar in the morning, but I didn't take the long. I was shorting this shit, but that's fine. If you guys pay attention, like this is one of the things that H1 give me that I think is one of the best things that H1 has. Some of you guys don't like H1. I love it. Here's another thing. If you have a 50% edge, right? Meaning that you win 50% of the time. There's 81 chance probability that you have 5 losers in a row in 100 trades, right? So if you risk 2% per trade, right? Times 2 approximately is not the right math, but approximately is going to be like 11%, right? So you will have to make like 13 or 14% to get back to break even, right? Whereas if I lose, right, and I find myself in a losing streak, and the losing streak has to be more than 2, right? I start reducing size aggressively. That's just me. That's how I do it, and I think my account suffers less, right? Because you never know when you are in losing streak. That's very important. In hindsight, you can see how the dollar was dropping along with the bond yields, markets up. It looks like a no-brainer, but on my last trade, it was in demand. Yeah, I don't know if it was like excessive confidence or something. Yo. Those Monte Carlo stats, in order to be accurate, you will need to be trading your plan to the letter, right? Otherwise, the results will not be accurate, right? Yes. No, you're right. But okay. Here's the deal. Let's say you start in, and you have to start somewhere. Okay. If you have those tasks that include sometimes you being tilted, so that's your nature, right? Remember, I will give the priority. I will always give the priority to study what I do myself instead of what the markets do. Okay, this is a game against yourself. This is not a game against the market. The market will move, right? The market will do its thing. This is a race against yourself. So if you have that data, just put it on, right? And don't rely so much on those forward statistics, but rely on the data in order to change it, right? Facing forward. And if you start like changing, right, your trading behavior, you can always come here and say, all right, I'm gonna I'm gonna filter this thing. I want to say how I traded the last 3 months. Okay. And then boom. It looks similar. Yeah, it looks similar. I've been very consistent, but look at this. Look how this changes, right? Longest winning streak, 8. Sorry, longest losing streak, 8. Longest winning streak, 20. So that's good. You can see how I'm improving my. No, I don't have I don't have muted mic. Do you hear me? No. Everyone hears me, right? Yeah, no, my mic is fine. Yeah, audio is good. Edgar's, checks yours. What I'm trying to say is that you can always, you have your data, right? And you start working somewhere. But now you can filter, all right, this last 2 months, look how they changed, right? I show you before my overall trading for 2 years, recording my trades for 2 years. I would have a 14 trading losing streak, okay? Now, if I filter the last 2 months, okay, longest losing streak will be 8, right? Did I improve? Yeah, I did, right? Even though my statistics are the same, but I've been trading better. Something is probably wrong with yours. Yeah, no worries. So rates, yields still coming down, dollar still coming down inside the demand. Now the demand is, I don't think is, I don't think it's easy for it to just start working right now. The momentum is to the downside, but you never know. The demand hasn't been violated yet. The equity markets are in supply till 131, at least this one. Yeah, the dollar is still moving down sharply. Rates hasn't gotten to the demand yet. Give me 1 second. Let me type in this. So dollar is still within, is about to break the demand. Yeah, definitely. It looks like it wants to break the demand. It's almost the low part of the demand. Now the rates, the yields are coming to the demand right now is for 136. My demand is for 119. Yeah, this thing wants to go higher. And guess what? I don't have any like high quality supply, but 222. So there's a lot of room. 100 points more. The the ATR is like 320. 325. Wow. So the 7 minute, no, it doesn't want to turn red. It turned red for a little bit, but no. Oh, there we go. Buyers are absorbing every sell order right there. The chart looks good for some exhaustion, right? Like to a breath to the downside, but I probably might bias to the short side because of the dollar. What about yields? Not yet. They're not yet in demand. Nobody knows Jinling. That's one assumption that you can have. Nobody knows it's gonna go higher. I certainly think that the dollar is in demand, and based on my analysis, I think it can retrace back down. But buyers are absorbing all the sell orders right there. That's just how I think about this thing. Okay, can it go up? Yeah, it can. Can it go down? Yeah. For me, the most likely scenario is that it comes down. To where? Good question. So nobody knows. and buying up there is certainly not good. Buying up there is not good because of the location. Right? You're buying after it moved I don't know how much, 1%? Yeah. What was your question, Edgar's? Trading futures, you have noticed a reversal happen after 30 minutes or so often. This is about the first trade also. You noticed that reversal happens right after the first minute or so? Yes. Yeah, no. Certainly 10 in the morning or between 9:45 and 10:30 is like the most sensitive time to be trading. Yeah, we do pay attention to the 30-minute close and 15-minute close. Is that your question, Edgars? I don't know if so Yin Ling, do you trade options or you buy shares on the TQQQ? That's a triple leverage, right? ETF. Okay, cool. And I know volatility comes in at certain times of the day. Like if you see 2 in the afternoon, 2 p.m. is when the 4-hour candle closes. 4-hour candle closes is very sensitive. Okay, a lot of volatility and algo trading kicks in. So 10 in the morning, like 9:30 obviously is the open, but then 10 in the morning is the second best time. Then you have 2 in the afternoon. Algo trading kicks in at that time. All right, Mr. Dollar, what do you want to do? Do you want to just turn around from there? Yeah, that's an assumption that is hard to make, given the fact that the now the time, and number 2, the momentum to the downside. So you need like very, very good buyers to turn that around. Got a lot of buying. But this type of market behavior, it looks to me like buyers are just showing up, like buying no matter what. Okay. So for this thing to drop, the environment has to change. Like you'll need some buyers to bail out, and they're not. They're just absorbing every single order right there. Yeah. But not necessarily a reversal at all times. Like I've seen it reversing and I've seen it just continuing, right? So yeah, it's relative. Like if you find an edge based on that, then good, you can use it. My edge is just watching the correlations on the dollar and other things, and but I believe there are hundreds of different ways to trade, and you can make money in everyone, right? Not necessarily my way of trading will fit to your psychology. The majority of people need to see some kind of movement towards their direction before they trade, and I respect that. I don't think that's the best way for me to trade, because I do think I do have certain mindset that it might be different. Like I doesn't see it, number one, and number two, it's hard for me to adapt. Like for instance, going short right here after we move down, that's not me. That's not me. I can't. Right? because I do think the retracement is gonna come sooner or later, right here. See that? If it continues to go up, then fine. I will try to take the retest or like something like this, and then a continuation, you know, but not like trading short because it moved down, or trading long because it moved up. So I do think there are different ways to have an edge, but something that you cannot negotiate, and I am convinced on this, is your risk and reward ratio. Your risk management is one thing that you cannot compromise. You will lose money if you don't have a proper risk management. Um, Now preparing for this video on risk management, I do think trading futures is one way to trade more and control better your risk and reward ratio. I think, for instance, options, day trading options is so hard because you don't know how much you can lose until you're actually there. There are there are many moving parts. So we finally broke to the upside. All right. I'm coming back in 5 minutes, okay? All right. What do we got here? All right, more upside, which is good. So 222 is my supply. That means 70 points to the upside. Wow. We are reversing everything. So, but not everything, because this is before. Let me see if I can find this. And in the ES, ooh, no, the ES is, this is the first one. Oh, look, the ES is coming to this one. The NQ is not even close to that one. Let's see. Yeah. So that's, oh no, it's the same one. It is the same one. Yeah. So I was not accounting for this one. 222 is the first one of the FOMC that I have. This is FOMC, exactly this one. Right there. So that's the 190. That's the retest. That's the retest on the 190. All right, so I think I'm gonna stay like 10 more minutes. I was not taking any other trade, and I will not be taking any other trade, and I need to work on some other stuff. So I will just, I guess I will close my charts. And look, I think when you lose is when you have the learning experience. If you're able to just contain yourself, if you're able to dominate your hunger of making the money back. So here's where YouTube helps me. YouTube helps me to be more accountable. So I even though I did have some sort of analysis on the pre-market that was correct, I did not execute properly. So this is a learning experience here, how to execute properly. Yes. Well, what do you mean, George? With OTA? Like when you lose, there's no point to just make the money back right now, because obviously I am not in the right state. Number one, I was not reading the market at the time of that I was trading. And that's number one. That's some evidence that I was not reading correctly. But now number two, I'm my my emotions are not imbalanced because I'm losing $600, right? So when my emotions are not in balance, my reptile brain, my subconscious mind is acting instead of my forebrain, meaning my conscious brain, right? So my subconscious mind is the one right now making the decisions, right? Because my emotions are kicked in. It's hard not to feel when you lose money, and it's hard not to feel when you make money. So that's why you experience these swings in emotions in trading, because inevitably you either lose or make money, right? You're not in equanimity. You're not completely balanced every day. So you have the swings. Now, the less pronounced the swings are, the better you become at your decision making. Yes. No, you're right. You're totally right. My trades could have worked, but they didn't. Okay? I did have pretty much everything. But that's it. My risk management is what is gonna carry me, right? I am very aggressive at cutting my size when I'm losing. That's why my even though I had three losing trades in a row, yeah, my account is losing $600, but it's nothing spectacular, right? I can recover from it. I can recover from it. All right, guys, this is going to be all for me today. See you guys all tomorrow. Trade safe and don't do stupid shit. All right. Thank you for being here. See you all guys tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Brody. Bye.